Hi everyone, it's Robert from Port Douglas Neighbourhood Centre. I'm a community development worker here, and I just want to say something about a very special thing which has an important meaning for me, and it's domestic violence. I just want to say something as a bloke, how it's impacted me, what I've witnessed. We'll start off with, suppose, when I was a child. My dad and I suppose a lot of men around me were quite violent, and I was a very scared child. I was very nervous, kept myself to myself, and just couldn't wait to get out of that situation. And I cared about my mother, but finally we did leave, and we experienced quite a horrific journey. And I realised that it wasn't just a short journey, it's lasted many, many years, it impacted me and still my mother. What can I say? It's traumatic. It has a great impact on me and others and how I've probably led my life. Thank goodness I never mirrored my father and those men I was around. Quite easy, I see other children copying their parents, speaking in a bad way. It's just not on. I also see adults who have left their abusive relationships and not a quick fix again. Not about just quickly getting a house, getting a new job, change the area, put your kids into a new school. Not as easy as that. I've learned, like I said, I didn't mirror my father and those people around them. I know if I'm with an abusive woman, I might be abusive and angry myself. It's not good. So I now start looking for people I want to be around who can talk, who can communicate. I've learned to communicate my feelings. If I need some more help, I'd go and talk to somebody about it, get some counselling. You can't go as a couple counselling because your partner might be fearful to say something. So I've sought help. I've learned as I got older. I've chosen who I want to be around with. I know that love is a beautiful thing. I want to be in love. I want to be in a respectful relationship. So I'm aware. So us guys, it's like, what do we do about it? Is drinking drugs a trigger? Is your childhood a trigger for you? Are you happy the way you act? Are you wanting your family to leave you? Are you wanting to come home from work because you're in a bad mood and you've had a shitty day, and you're quite happy to portray your anger onto your family? It really is not acceptable. There are phone numbers and people you can talk to. You know, there's organisations like this one here. There's organisations like this one here. There is no excuse not to communicate, to show your feelings. If it's so bad and you've done all your counselling, you've talked and your partner's not listening to you, you might need to leave. You know, that is an option. We need to be happy. We need to communicate at a high level. We cannot let our young people witness some of the aggression that's been out there at the moment. It's horrible. It's absolutely disgusting. Domestic violence is the misuse of power to gain control over another person, which is totally true. Change is possible because violence is a choice. We have that choice to change. You must accept responsibility for your violent and abusive behaviour. Don't blame your partner for your loss of control. You're not mentally ill, you're not losing control, but you're rather trying to get control over a person and a situation. I am sorry and won't do it again doesn't cut. It really doesn't cut. Sober up, grow up, face the facts and want to change. We have to communicate, guys. I will seek a specialised men's domestic violence behavioural change program. Not just any relationship or anger management. It isn't your anger. Your anger is a part of it, but that's not the problem. Couple counselling poses risks to the woman's safety. Do this on your own. Don't get forced saying that, oh, my wife made me do this or my workmates made me do this. You've got to want to do this. You've got to want to change. There's, like I said, there's quite a few organisations. You need to make contact if you feel that you're in a situation or you've noticed you've changed. Being in this lockdown at the moment causes a lot of tension. You probably haven't spent so much time with your partner. Are you drinking more? Are you doing drugs? Are you arguing? Where are the kids when you're doing this arguing? You know, what do your neighbours feel? What does your family feel? Because word gets round quick. You know, who wants to be hung with an angry person? Same for us blokes. If a woman's throwing things at you and screaming, what do? Come up with a strategy, you know? Walk away for half an hour. But tell her you're walking away, because if you walk away, she thinks you're not coming back. So come up with a plan, you know? Say, when I have to leave the house, I will be back in half an hour, and can we talk about it? Can we sit down? Because I do not want to be in the situation, okay? Do we need help? Now, ladies out there, God, no one knows what you're going through. I've witnessed some of it, you know? I've seen the impact, I've seen the pain, and it's quite easy to say, just leave him. Where the hell do you go? There are ways of leaving, there's a way of communicating, but you need professional advice. Not talking to your mate over a glass of wine doesn't cut. You need specialists, you need professionals. So ladies, there's plenty of groups for all of us. A lot of helplines. So there's this one here, and there's this one here. Now there's going to be some helplines and numbers put across the screen, but the main thing is, why am I in the job I am? I'm not a counsellor, I'm someone with a life experience, but I can guide people in the right direction. My job is to guide people to the right organisations and follow up. I can be an ear for you. My colleagues can be an ear for you. We have plenty of women here to talk to, not just a bloke. But you guys out there, come in, have a chat, you know. I can lead you to the right direction. Just go for my life experiences as well, you know. We're all in the same boat. I've done my things, but I've learned, and I don't want to see it. What can the children do about it? Live in fear, be scared, they're trapped, they can't go to school. Kids, there's helplines out there, like the ones I'm just showing you above. Get on the phone, get on the computer, and talk to somebody, you know. If you have to talk to your parents, even just one of them, just say how you feel, because it's scary. You're afraid of dad or you're afraid of mum. It's not good, because what happens? We all know what happens. They get afraid. They seek support, maybe off the wrong person. They turn to, was it my fault? Suicide thinkings, drugs, alcohol. It lasts for years, and like I said before, these children will grow up impacted by your behaviour. And will they mirror, like I said before, will they mirror your actions? Will they be aggressive towards their new partners? Will they be scared of trust? Will they be scared of a relationship? Will they be scared to have children themselves because it's genetically inherited? Not. We have to change. These children need help. They do not need to be. These children do not need to be around your abusive behaviour. It's just not fair. You know, wake up. I'm sure you know deep down it hurts everyone. As it's Domestic Violence Month and awareness around families, Port Douglas Community, the Neighbourhood Centre, are doing a lot of things. Just a quick chat from me. Megs is doing the red bench, awareness around domestic violence. There'll be a red bench outside the Neighbourhood Centre, and we're going to have a bit of a do and a prep conference and talk about that, what it means, what the red bench means. Chrissy's doing a huge thing at the moment. She's got probably 10 organisations involved around art, bringing together other organisations to think about domestic violence, and the kids to do art projects, and adults, and we'll be showing that off sometime in the next few weeks. I just want everyone to think about it. Where am I here today? In a graveyard. This is where the stats really mean something. A lot of people end up here behind me through domestic violence. Horrible. So I wanted to do on the beach today, but I went past here and I went, We've got to remember these people. It's like the white ribbons. We used to wear the white ribbons for how many people died in Queensland or Australia, and it's a lot. It's not good enough. Don't end up behind me.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comforts me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no illness. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to stay inside for, and no mass media too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. They may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday they'll join us, and the world will be as one, and the world be as one. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful